It's Week 10 of the 2026 season, and centers.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down.
Alert!
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Omaha, ready to move. 40 gun, 40 gun.
Third and long now for Stafford. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Rams are set to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
32.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Special teams staying on the sideline. They're going for this on 4th. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. On 1st down, here's Stafford. He'll get this to Cup. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 38. It is Cup, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they... He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Stafford again. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, L.A.
20.
On the give, it's Miller. Room to work at the 35. Through the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown.
Set.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Set.
Running once more with Miller. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set.
They fake the handoff now. Stafford finds him on the crossing route. And he is in. Touchdown. Lost it. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Handoff here for Miller. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stafford from the gun. Caught by Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard. It's the Rams who take this one on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.
The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year. They rolled through, and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. 7 yards there and a first down. The Rams at 9-1 on the year. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw is Stafford. He'll complete this one to Watson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big-time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Cameron Curl up to make the tackle. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Out quickly here to Smith and Jigba. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for the receptions for the receivers, but you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces, so that as soon as you get the snap,
it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl, and the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. They'll run it again with Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back out to his 20. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
and no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Targets Miller here on the out route. He's got him. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Corum now on 1st and 10. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Smith and Jigba hauling it in on the out route. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Walker now on 1st and 10. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go.